Well, we're back. It's Friday, October 31st, and just come for a quick stop. We were here on Monday to do some work, which I'll go over later because all the files that I had on my phone were corrupted. We had a maintenance man here to work on the lodge, and after spray cleaning the lodge on Monday, he went to let it dry before he was going to do some staining and lacquering. And turn that on. It rained on Tuesday and Wednesday, so he wasn't able to come back until Thursday. He was here more than half the day with an assistant. It looks like they're done, so I came down. I'd left everything unlocked, so I wanted to make sure I locked everything back up. It looks like he already did it for me. So we'll take a look at what he's done, which if you look at the logs, you can see how clean they are. It'd been 2 years. He was injured last fall, so he couldn't do his normal yearly work. Yep. He left that, which I don't think he was going to come in anyway, but I left everything unlocked for him. Let there be light, and there's light. Afternoon, Mom and Dad. It's about 12:10 and about 46 degrees. Turn you back on here in just a minute. Okay, this door is locked. I had left the pavilion unlocked and the back door unlocked in case he needed to get in here, but appears he didn't. That's one of the reasons I ran down today. I saw that he had not come back today, so I figured he was done and I wanted to get everything locked up. That looks nice and clean. We had rain for 2 days and I don't see any accumulation on those. So hopefully we've got the roof straightened out to where it's not collecting water. Okay, one of the main things that I did on Monday is I brought down 24 limestone blocks. And I wanted to reinforce the water break that I've been building out here along the shoreline to keep the erosion down. So what I've tried to do is fill in as much as I can along here. Eventually I want to put a little more dirt down in here, but the blocker, when the water gets up, the block is to help hold in the silt so we don't keep eroding away. You can see the new blocks that I put here to finish this off. Then I had some dirt from the stoop project that I threw out here. Looking at the front, it's looking really good. He's really darkened the stain up on those cracks that I'd done. I need to chink those again. The top looks so much better. I think it was this one that was looking like it was peeling. That top board was peeling, and you could tell everything has been restained and lacquered. I don't know. It's up to him whether he was going to do the sides. Well, it sure looks like this side they may have lacquered. Whether he did or not, it's looking really good. Now, I didn't get any pictures of them doing the back. I don't think they did, because these are some of the checks that I had done last year, and they still look rather light compared to the ones out front that he restained. Take a look at this side and see whether he's redone this one. I think they may have done this one from here forward, because I don't know. I did this side with chinks last year, and you can see that doesn't look as dark. So I don't think he did this side, which probably really didn't need it as much as the front did. You can really tell right here that they really darkened it up. Up the top there, you see that one log, the second log up there, it had some peeling. They've definitely stained that and really put thick lacquer on it. So it's looking good. I am pleased. Now I'll go over one of the other projects I did. One thing that we did on Monday, I got down here before sunrise and met the contractor who does the pressure washing and staining of the logs. So I got here, and I'll put a video in here. He pressure washed the entire cabin and then also the sleeper cabins. He wasn't able to, he always lets it dry, and he left about noon on Monday. It rained on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then he was back here before dawn on Thursday. And him and his assistant spent half the day restaining this front and lacquering this front. So it looks pretty good. I unfortunately didn't get any video of the staining and lacquering, but I can tell by the way the logs are shining that he got it done. One of the videos that came out today, I redid the stoop here in front of the south bathroom. Brought down these 4 concrete pavers and built the stoop. I also did the same thing the next week on the north side, but used the 4 pavers that we already had and used them. Need to put the threshold back down. I'm going to lock this door while it's shut. What I did Monday also is I brought down a bag of mortar, and I mortared all the lines in between the pavers and up against the concrete, and then poured a little extra out for the rock edge. And it is nice and solid now. Even this broken one is nice and solid. I can see that it hasn't completely set up here in the shade, but it's doing pretty good. I poured quite a bit out here in some rock to try to make some concrete, just to give it a little step underneath the door here. This door is not in too bad a shape, but trying to put a buffer between the door and the ground. That turned out okay. And then I used the mortar here all the way around. This is nice and solid now. You can see I brushed it in between the pavers, and the concrete. Tried to make a nice barrier between the ground and wood and threshold. Yeah, it is nice and solid now. You can see I poured a little more mortar around the edges and worked it into the rock a little bit, give it a little more of a concrete base around it. We got that rain on Tuesday and Wednesday, so that helped set it up. And then yesterday we had bright sunshine all day like what we've got right now, and it looks like it has set it up. So that's mainly what I did on Monday. I had it all recorded on this phone, but when I moved it from my phone to my laptop, somehow the files got corrupted. They were off my phone, so I couldn't redo them. I went back the next day to see if there was something I could do to clean them up, and they had disappeared from my laptop too, even the folder that I'd made. So I don't know whether the system saw the corruption on the folder and deleted it. I didn't think I did, but I was tired that day, so I don't know. I'm just happy that the cabin looks really good, and don't know how much longer I'm going to stick around here. Probably it's going to be a very short day. I've only been here for about a half an hour, and I'm ready to leave already. I've shown what we did. I'll take another little quick tour. I've locked, the main thing was get down here. I had left the lodge unlocked and the pump room unlocked and with the pump on, so that he could clean up and do whatever else he needed, store his supplies or whatever. But he didn't, he came back on Tuesday morning, but it was already raining by the time he got here. So he had to wait until Thursday, and he came with an assistant to do the work. So I came down today. I've locked the west door. I've locked the east door. I've got this door locked. Just need to push it shut. I need to grab my Diet Pepsi out of here. Put it in here to cool off a little more. Turn the lights off. Let there be no light. No light. I've got the door locked here. I just need to pull it shut. Set my drink up here. We'll just do a little quick walk around. I checked the, let's go ahead and put this up here even though it's not needed this fall. It's a Carpenter bee trap. I did not open either of the sheds. The tightening the side of the temporary shed looks like it worked. We had rain on Tuesday and Wednesday, and there's nothing on top of the shed now. I've tightened it enough to where it appears to run off. The lodge looks really good from the spray wash. The front is really shining. Being in the sun all the time, he was unable to clean it or do any work last year because he was injured. So it's been, last year I was going to have him restain and lacquer this front. He's had to do it now. Looks like there's a few chinks that I need to fill. But this is looking really good. On Monday I'd also put out more limestone on the lake shore. Give us a little more break for when the water's high. And you can see it's a little more noticeable now. I brought down about 24, 25 pieces of limestone and have tried to fill in. You can see how much higher the dirt behind it is than what's in front. And that's what the purpose is to save the silt. Keep it from eroding too badly. You can tell the leaves are starting to change. Next time I come down to mow, it's going to be to mow the grass and the leaves. You can see it really, the siding really shine. I had re-lacquered the fascia boards up the top last year, and they look a little dull compared to what he's done this year. So that looks good. Did what I was wanting to do. We'll be back in a week or so, and the retiree's going to restain that or repaint that bench. Going to sand it, try to take some of the rough edges off of it. I put mortar on that stoop. Looks good. I tried to mix the mortar into some rock to make some concrete, make a little concrete step there. That looks pretty good. And the stoop here on the north side looks good, and these are nice and solid. I need to lock the door, turn off the pump. I don't think I locked this one. Did not. In the spring, one reason I want to do these stoops, in the spring I'm going to repair these doors. I wanted to get them up off of the moisture. I'm going to turn this water on until the pump comes on so I can get it pumped back up to 50 pounds. I like leaving it pumped up. That way if we do have a problem, if we have a leak that starts, I'll know it from the pressure going down to 0. So we'll let it go back up to 50 pounds, and then we're out of here. Yeah, it's nice and solid. Even with my weight, I don't feel it wanting to give much. It wasn't supposed to be a professional stoop, but just something to keep the dirt and moisture away somewhat. It should be almost at 50. While I'm waiting for that, I almost forgot. I stopped and bought some RV antifreeze for when we close the cabin up, the lodge up. This is what I use in the toilets and anything else that might hold water to make sure that it doesn't freeze and crack over the winter. So we'll leave the antifreeze in there. We still had a little bit left down there, I think, if I couldn't remember. So we're gonna, I don't know if you heard how quiet that was. I also bought some, Monday I brought down some pipe insulation and put it there. This had been hitting the stud and it was making noise like that, if not louder. So we're going to lock this, turn the pump off, pull this shut, and make sure that this door is locked. It is, and we're back out of here. So until the next time, which will probably be next week sometime, if we get some good weather. Take care of yourself, stay safe, enjoy this fall foliage.